Mga kabibal, mga kaguro, it's another day of insightful learning brought to us by Vibal Group. So today, the topic to be highlighted will be the listening difficulties among our learners. So we know, mga kaguro, that good listening ability is an essential learning tool. Indeed, most of what children learn in elementary school is acquired through the auditory channel. Tama ba? Of course. Some students, however, have a problem in their ability to listen. They might have what is called an auditory processing problem, namely, a difficulty in understanding spoken language. Mga kaguro, a student who has problems processing auditory information typically hears normally. Normal lang po sila kung sa pakikinig, okay? She or he hears the sounds, but her or his brain has difficulty making sense of what she is hearing or he is hearing, like that. So just a child with a reading disability, mga kaguro, is typically has good visual acuity, but a problem interpreting visual symbols, like a child with poor listening skills, usually has good hearing, but difficulty interpreting auditory signals. And just that, mga kaguro. Like for instance, we simply tell our students who are somehow poor in listening skill just to pay attention, but it's not sufficient to solve the problem, mga kaguro. We teachers can, however, promote good listening skills by varying the ways in which they communicate and by making subtle changes in our classroom setting. And the following, we have some strategies also that we need to learn, okay, that might help us in dealing more effectively with a student with poor listening skills. And also, it helps us foster understanding in our entire class. So we need to learn from this webinar, mga kaguro. But mainly, what can we do as teachers? First thing first is we need to investigate possible reasons for the listening difficulty of our students. Remember, a student's processing problem might be a signal, the presence of another problem, okay? For example, the child might have an ear infection, a hearing problem, or an attention deficit. Also, we need to consider whether he or she might be bored, distressed, or oppositional. There are a lot of factors, mga kaguro, right? And some of the best ways to address some listening difficulties among our learners, mga kaguro, is we need to consider the student's place or a distance inside a class. Like for example, we need to place the student near where we typically stand, okay? Just imagining the normal classroom setup. Okay, so that student, we need to place that student near where we typically stand and away from the hallway door or window where there are a lot of distractions, like other students walking, something like that, or any other noise, okay? In that way, mga kaguro, he or she will be better able to understand our instructions and less vulnerable to distraction. So when talking to our class on a sunny day, we need to avoid standing in front of the window. It will be harder for students to see our face clearly because of, it will be a silhouette effect, of course. And also, mga kaguro, we need to gain the students' attention before speaking with them, okay? That is particularly important when giving assignments or directions or introducing new ideas. We need to consider alerting the student that we are about to begin speaking by gently tapping their shoulder or calling their names, like that. And we need to face them and make sure that we have an eye contact to them or with them, okay? And we need to vary our tone and volume, also might help them get or keep their attention, okay? So mga kaguro, there are a lot to know about some interventions to address the listening difficulties among our students or among our learners. So we need to attend Vibal webinar and learn the strategies in dealing with students with difficulty in listening. Okay, mga kaguro, and for today's topic, it will be intervention activities for listening difficulties, and Our determined speaker will be Mr. Lilio Carion Jr. Mga kaguro, it will be another fruitful day and a very productive day if we will attend this one, because surely we will get a lot from the speaker and we can apply this one in our classroom or in our class, right mga kaguro? And by the way mga kaguro, don't forget to register using the link that I'll provide on the description so that you will get your certificate of participation, okay? And also, I will walk you through, especially for those who are just new in tuning in my channel. I always walk through on the registration for those who are new. Okay mga kaguro, so let's begin the registration.